Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 25 Draft to Glory franchise mode here in Oklahoma City with the GOATs after a history-breaking, franchise-altering 32, 46, and 4 regular season. More wins in that season than our previous 4 combined. Now, you look at that record and you hear that number and you're like, what are you celebrating, GM Thumbs? Well, I am celebrating change and growth. With the Oklahoma City GOATs, we had our first point per game scorer, Liam Backstrom, with 83 schmackaroons. Okay? 46 goals on the season for that player. And he was on the second line, and that is just the tip of the iceberg for the improvements on this team. So let's go ahead and check the year number 6, 2029-2030 Oklahoma City GOATs. Is it a playoff year? Well, I'm not going to hedge my bets there, but hot damn, I think we are on our way there. Alexander I almost did it. I did it again. Bobkov. Alexander Bobkov. Why do I do that every time? Because Bobkov is I don't know, Bob is it's just weird. I don't know. Bobkov is our center, our highest rated forward, 91 overall. He has all those beautiful X factors, truculence and third eye and total eclipse and yoink, and he's an unstoppable force alongside a sniper in Joe Ginla, who has gotten almost all the X factors he can. 21 years of age. We have him locked up for, I believe, another 3 years at a solid $6.2 million. I still, in this season, in year number 6, had to go out and sign 3-4 players to like $20 million contracts that you will never hear of, but will enjoy retirement. One of these years that's going to end, but I don't think it's happening anytime soon, considering we had to go out and only really re-sign one player this year. One big talent, and that's a defenseman, and we're going to talk about that. And it's not even our biggest defenseman. It's our second biggest defenseman, but right now we're talking about the forward core. Then, oh my god, he's an 89 overall. So last time I checked, he was an 87. We got him at a $4.7 million contract, 4 years remaining on that. Hopefully I believe he's an RFA at the end of that deal. Mike Humphrey is absolutely everything you could want in a player. Look at this madness. He's got shooting out the wazoo, and he's got puck skills for days, and he's got great, just solid defensive awareness and offensive awareness. He's not up to a 90, but everywhere he's just killing it. Give him a year or two. Oh my goodness, this player is legit now. I mean, that kind of, do I put him on the first line? No, I think we keep him there on the second. Genuinely, I think I want to roll with this, just this offensive threat. And if it doesn't, we'll revert to what the lines were last year and go like a Bobkov and I don't know. We could definitely try something else out. But for right now, I think I'm going to keep that first line in it as is, because we really want to get Joe Ginla all those goals, and hopefully William Mott will be a force there. Bobkov also a high elite. I don't know if we've discussed that in season, but high elite 91 overall. Our second line, Nikita Petrov, 20 overall. Oh my goodness, 20 years of age, 84 overall. Low elite, we have to sign him at the end of this season as well. Not sure if we're going to negotiate anytime soon. 46 goals last season as a second liner. Now, I think that might change just because he's not paired with William Mott. That might, if that has anything to do with it, well then I guess we'll know. But that second line is still legit. I can't really get the X factors or the line chemistry going on this second line. So maybe if we do struggle, which we might struggle, as long as our players are all having individually really solid seasons, I don't really care that much. Our third line, slowly but surely, I believe next season we're going to have a almost complete 80 overall top 9. That would be wonderful In year 7, it's about damn time. We got Jesper Nordqvist, we got Patrick Hemsky, and then you got Eddie Lopez, long time Oklahoma City GOAT here since 2025. Slowly but surely, he might be an 80 overall by the time things are said and done. Patrick Hemsky also getting there, 76 overall. We were a little worried about him in years past, but 18 points last season, 10 goals, slowly but surely. I guess that's kind of that's the name of the game with this franchise mode. The fourth line, Tuukka, Kuda, talk to a podcast. Every single time I see that, my brain slows down. It puts a buffer on everything. Bryson Downey also on the fourth line, not too shabby. And Victor Noakes, long-time Oklahoma City GOAT. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to grow much more than that. Can we get a better left wing fourth liner? Time will tell, I guess. Defensively, maybe it's time to change our coach. Now, I do love that +5, and I guess we would get that with basically any coach because all those X factors, hot damn it. But maybe we do it just for the sake of our middle 6 players are really struggling with those line chemistries. But I think as long as we have those X factors littered throughout our entire lineup, we're going to be fine. That's how I've seen it in years past, and I think that's really our biggest asset here. Our first line, oh my geez, you were not an 87 overall at the beginning of preseason. You were an 85, 87 overall. Goodness gracious. You have Vyacheslav Tartukhin, and we usually talk about you first. You are usually number 197 overall offensive awareness and defensive awareness. He is the GOAT. We know that for sure. How many career points? I believe he's sub 400, 324. Yep, there you go. 55 goals. He'll probably get 300 assists this season. Yep, our second line, Teague Vader, up to an 81 overall. He finally made it our stud offensive, defenseman. His shooting's terrible, but somehow every season he pots 5 or 2 or 3, somewhere around there, and he's guaranteed about 20 assists. I don't know how he does it. Yuri Suglobov also, now that Teague Vader, I don't want him on the power play. That was an experiment last year, didn't work. That's just a side note. Yuri Suglobov, we drafted him last season. Now, there was another player who we did not go with, who was the offensive defenseman. Will we be eating our words? He went to the Chicago Blackhawks. Can't remember his name for the life of me, but if we run into him, I know his name. I'll know his name because I'll see it and I'll be like, God damn it. Hopefully we don't run into the Blackhawks anytime soon because they have Connor Bedard, and I don't want to deal with that at all. Nope, I want to win, so give me schmucks. He's got that X factor. Not sure if he's going to hold on to that, just because medium top 4 defensemen always kind of struggle growing ever. But hopefully with a lot of special team time and a top 4 role, he'll grow. Bemstrom also up to a 79. All these players getting really solid preseason growth. I don't ever notice that. That was not like that in previous games. Is it that their off-season goals were met and they grew at the beginning of the actual season, not preseason itself? Interesting. Very, very interesting team. We might compete for a playoff spot this year, folks. I wouldn't be upset if we don't. If we're just kind of sucky, worse than we were last year. That wouldn't upset me too much. Honestly, as long as we keep continuing to bring talent to the team, because one of these years, remember, two seasons ago, it wasn't like this. Bobkov, William Ott, Joe Aginla, Tartukinen, and Liam Backstrom, top power play unit in the league, hopefully. I doubt that because EA doesn't love us. Top studs here in Oklahoma, and we got that +5 chemistry. I've been trying to say that 3 times, but I keep saying top, and I just keep going with my sentences. Our power play unit 2, I am double shifting a lot of our players just to see if we can get them over the hill that they're currently out. Maybe get every time Bobkov. Bobkov's his name, not Bobkov. I can't say it. Bobkov. Bobrovsky. Bobkov. Bobrovsky. Barkov. That's way too difficult. That's too difficult. Alexander Bobkov A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever you want to get called. 91 overall there on our second power play unit. Double shifting him, double shifting Iginla, double shifting V-Trigger, double shifting William Ott. Why the hell not? Why the hell Ott? Oh, W. I like that. Good power play unit right there. Can't say words. I'm not going to scroll through and talk about every single one, but you are welcome. Oh my god, that is brutal. That won't hurt us too much, right? Right? No. +5 there on our PK1. Yep, just trying to spread the wealth out to our top-rated players. Studs. Folks, do we have more than 32 wins in us this season? Do we have 40? Can we get 40? I don't even know if 40 is going to guarantee us a spot in the playoffs. And if we get 40, I'd rather and not make the playoffs. I'd rather just suck and get 20 wins and get another top pick this year, because the draft might be very interesting. I have my scouts all over the place, and before the season starts, we will take a look at who they are. Frederick Ackerman is our starting goaltender this season, 67 overall, medium elite. Hopefully he can crack the 75-ish overall by the time next season, and then 80 overall by the time he's 22. And then so on and so forth. Axelson is our backup. I'm keeping him as our backup just because he kind of sucked as a starter last year. So I'm going to go Ackerman just because he's that medium elite. In the AH, actually, for the NHL, I should call up a forward just because our only scratch players here are Brian Battleaguila and Trey Backus. And speaking of those, I should play them in the AHL for growth. And I might do that. Just because our AHL squad, God, doesn't look great. Defensively, yeah, I might put them down. No, because I want them on the and if I put them in the AHL, I play them top line. So I'd rather just keep them scratched, because I still think they'll grow, because they're not NHL players at all. So we'll keep them in there just in case. So for the AHL, obviously, you can look. Not great. We're only really caring about Milan Tankrat and Radek Littner there on our defensive core. Goalies, obviously, Avery Strome, and then you got Dakota Pelly, who I will put as our starter there. Actually, no, I will not. I want Lars Forsberg there as my starter in the AHL, and I'll take Strome out. Good, and this is why we check things. Let's check that draft class. This is what we're here for, folks. I don't believe we'll be adding to the draft this video just because last season was the first time that didn't happen. Christian Haller, another year without a medium franchise player. I would love if they actually put them in. Every other franchise mode I watch on YouTube, it happens. Not here. Yeah, I have all my stuff on high generated prospect and high blah 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 and this and that. But no. Hopefully we get a top prospect this year. If we don't make the playoffs clear cut. And there are a lot of options. Christian Haller, that projected playmaker, first overall pick. Oh, maybe. Who knows? First game of the season is against the Buffalo Sabres here, and we're going to go ahead and slow sim this game number 1 of the 2029-2030 regular season. Do the Oklahoma City Goats have another Game 1 victory in them? I don't know. The Buffalo Sabres let in a goal from Bemstrom there. Woot. Folks, that is what I like to see. First period, Liam Backstrom starting his campaign hot with a power play marker. Hellenis is going to score to cut the lead in half for the Buffalo Sabres. And then there's Liam Backstrom. We're Backstrom, folks. And there's Bemstrom. Backstrom, Bem to back. That's what I'm talking, folks. Why the hell not? This is the season. 4-2, first period. Oklahoma City Goats in charge. Buffalo. I wouldn't screw with the Buffalo Sabres though. I wouldn't want to mess around with them. This is our playoffs. These are our playoff games. You get basically 2 of them a season, maybe more. Goal for the Buffalo Sabres, cutting our lead in half. And they tie it. Martin scores on Ackerman. Ackerman, buddy. I know you're a 67 overall, and you're a goalie, and goalies are always bad for us, and you probably won't be the starter all season because nothing ever goes right for goaltenders. Please be good. I want you to be the guy. I put you on a thumbnail, damn it. You better be good. Be good. Power play. for the Oklahoma City Goats. Come on, folks. Come on. Folks, please, just stay in there. Come on. Give us some points. Give us anything. Give us some hope. Liam Backstrom completes the hat trick in regulation. The Oklahoma City Goats win. And that's game 1 victory 2 years, potentially 3 years in a row. I think we might... Folks, W-Train. That is what we're talking about. I will check the box score for that. Ta-da. Love this feature. Let's go to this game. That is the preseason. Today is against the Buffalo Sabres. Okay, the Oklahoma City Goats. 3 goals, 4 points on the evening for Liam Backstrom. Bemstrom, Bobkov with 2, and Petrov with 2. Healy with his first career NHL point. Humphrey gets 1. Otta, Ginla, Lopez. Nothing for Teague Vader. Why that's not the defenseman I necessarily wanted to talk about, but V-Trigger. Teague Vader and V-Trigger. Oh, whoa. I can't press backspace. I'm having a moment here. Okay. The season has begun. We've started 1-0. We have a 100% winning percentage. So things are good. How long does it stay like that? I'm not totally sure. Our scouts are doing their thing, so hopefully we have another good draft, because last draft went really damn good for us. William Ott wants to talk about us. Wants to talk to us. Not behind our back or anything. Spent time work on a position. I've spent time working on it, but I don't think it's the best direction for my game anymore. I feel it's best in my current position right now. New topic. Are you just not going to become a... Does that mean he just doesn't become a left winger? Hold on, I want to see that actually. Are they going to come back and say they're just not? Put a lot of effort studying. I don't feel it's right fit for my game. It's so no need to make changes. Sure. I will check. That confuses me. I didn't know they had an option to be like, I'm not going to do it. I don't think it's the best option for me right now. Oh my God, leave me alone. Are they just all going to come back and say, okay, so you can play, so you can do this. Cool. Is everybody else going to come back and say they're negative? Do I need to put them on a longer time span? Hold on. Hold on. We can do this again. I want to look at my edit lines. Is it just going to say they're not? William Ott. No. Okay. So they need to be like positive about it or something. Okay. Cool. I'm glad you did good. Is it up to their adaptability too? Will that change things? Well, maybe we'll have to change our lineup in response to that, but right now I'm gonna go back to them. God, I hate it. I just streamline it next year, people. I hate how William Ott, let's talk to you. No, let's go have him. I need to call you into my op. It's so slow. It's so slow loading. We're gonna talk to you again on Ice Play. We're gonna try to convince you. Oh, we can't do it. Okay. So that sucks. So let's end the conversation. So we're going to have to try again next season. So send them out this offseason for their adaptability. I thought it would have worked guaranteed. That is upsetting. So I guess I have to go to edit lines and change it around, but I really don't want to lose that +5. I really don't. I would hate to do that. How's Backstrom doing? Well, if he's got 4 points, obviously. We played one game. I guess... do we just leave it like that? No, we can't leave it like that. We can't leave it like that. That would be just mean. Do we do that? They lose the +5, though, and I hate that. But then we get the dynamic second line again. We get the 89 overall up to the first line, and he's a first-line forward. William Ott is as well. But I want them on their natural wings if we haven't gotten them guaranteed, and that sucks. So we're going to leave it like that. We're going to lose the +5. If it doesn't, we could obviously try it like that, and if it doesn't change it, but I don't want to mess up their progression all too much. I guess we can try it later into the season too. I'm not too sure. Game 2 of the season. Lots to happen here so far. We are 2-0-1 to start the year. Draft class is doing its thing, and we lose our first game in regulation there against the Anaheim Ducks. Let's continue the regular season. We got LA, we got Carolina, and Minnesota in week 2 of the regular season. That's a win against the Kings, and that's a win, and we lose against the Minnesota Wild, so we're currently in a playoff position. Love to see that first wild card spot in the West, and we got the Utah Hockey Club, who are dead last in the Central Division. Continue. How do they suck so bad? Frederick Ackerman is injured, and that's brutal. I don't like to see that. Let's go to our goalies in the AHL and call up. Let's go Avery Strome. Welcome to the NHL, buddy. It's been a minute. You were the tank master, even though you never got us the first overall pick. You got us guys like Joe Iginla and Bob Koff, and you're the reason we have the team we do. So I'll thank you for that. So let's go ahead and let's get Axelson in the lineup just to see how he does. Okay, we get a shutout against the Utah Hockey Club. I love to see that, folks. So Ackerman got injured in a 3-0 shutout. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Okay, let's continue the regular season. 5-3-1. Let's get to American Thanksgiving. Another win on the year. Oh, folks. I'm not getting too hyped. I'm not getting hyped because that's not what I want to do. I want to level my settle my expectations. I don't know. He's got 3 points in 11 games. I think I got to go William Ott on the first line, bro. I think that's what I... Yeah. Do I? You kind of suck there, bro. What do you mean you have 3 points in the first? Okay. Sure, that doesn't bother me. No. Everything's... That does bother me slightly. Yeah, that actually bothers me a lot. Okay. Well, you're a second line for, so you were what I thought you were. Okay. What did I come back here to do? The goalies. Okay. Axelson. I mean, you had a 941 in 4 games, so maybe we just leave you here for a minute. Ackerman, you had a 899. Yeah, let's roll with Axelson for a moment. Let's just roll with Axelson for a minute. Okay. I need you to give me a win or two, Axelson. Just a win or two. Come on, buddy. I'm going to take you out of the net. Okay, things are starting to go wrong, folks. I don't like this. November 23rd for William Ott. I actually haven't called up a... Everything's fine. Everything is okay. Things are okay. I'm going to put a defenseman in here, and I'm going to call somebody up from the AHL. Because I should have done that. Backus, you're going to be playing in the... Yeah. And then I have to go to the edit line. I hate this game. I guess we'll put Backus here, and then it'll fix it, right? Yes. Backus. There you go, buddy. Okay, and then we have to... Oh, I hate the micromanagement. Please press pause. Just press pause. Please don't sim anymore. Did you sim? Did we win? Oh, we beat New Jersey. I like to see that. Okay. I like to see that. We are under 500. So we're above 500. I can live with that. Okay. I mean, Axelson's pulling a 930. It's the rest of the team right now. He's not an issue. I like that. Okay. What was I doing? What happened? I need to go to the AHL. Frontal lobe activated. Okay. We're going to pull up Nasir Goodbranson because why the hell not? We're going to go to the AHL. Oh, the micromanaging. Oh, please don't have an injury-filled season. I can't deal with that this year. I can't. Sure, we'll go. Is there literally any forward here? Oh, it's a defenseman. The AHL's garbage. Don't worry. They're what? They're 2-11-2. There's no saving them. You don't need to worry about them. They've drowned. The Titanic has gone down, and it's only ice. It's not nice. Okay. It's very cold out in these waters. And I would not want to be the Oklahoma gentleman. I would want to be the Oklahoma Goats, and oh wait, we are. So everything's great. Nasir Goodbranson, you can stay there on the second line, because God, I don't want to micromanage it. I just want to, no, wrong button. God, yeah, we're not doing the draft this video. I like splitting it up though, so I can take my time with the draft and not feel super rushed. Let's just continue. Ackerman should be back around the 23rd of November. We got Dallas and Washington here. Give me a win. Oof. Oh. Wait, Ackerman is back. Ackerman is back. I'm stupid. Okay, I'm talking about the other player, William Ott. Okay, 2 wins in a row, so the goaltending. William Ott is back. Boom. That's what I was trying. Yes, I am smart. Oh, well, you're not fully healed, so I'm going to give it a couple days. Make more roster moves. I hate you! I don't need this. Let's send down a goalie. Yes. Right, that's what we have to do. It's goodbye, Strome. Waivers. I don't think anybody's going to pick you up. I was right. Nobody loves you except us. We're all you have. We're all you have. Remember that. We made you famous with your 4 wins and your 7 wins back to back. Yeah. You know who you are. William Ott has made it back, making that second line beautiful once again. Okay, we're back in the regular season. So we beat Edmonton, we beat Winnipeg, and we lost in overtime against the Rangers, 9-8-2. I'd like to have like a 6-game win streak right here. End of November would be awesome. Folks, come on. Come on, Montreal Canadiens, 3-1 loss, 9-9-2. Boo! And there's a 4-3 loss. I don't like to see that. I don't like to see that. Another one. Okay, we got a 3-2 win and a 6-2 win, so we're trading them back and forth. Okay. Not what we need. We're 1 point out of a playoff spot with a game at hand on the Nashville Predators. So, okay. Not out of it just yet, so I guess this game right here, you know what? We don't slow sim too many games. If we're close to the Nashville Predators at that date, we'll slow sim it. We got we beat the Detroit Red Wings. And then folks, that's 4 wins in a row. I asked for it. I did ask for it. We're in a top seeded spot in the wild card. The Nashville Predators. I said I'd slow sim this. I really don't want to because it's going to break up our streak because slow sim never loves us except first or last games of the season. First period, the Oklahoma City Goats are down 1. Second period, 4-2 Oklahoma City Goats. William Ott, Suglobov, Patrick Hemsky gets 2. UC Saros soaring into the stands because he's so mad he has to put up with the Oklahoma City Goat offense. 4 goals in the second period. I think we can hold on to this one and put 3 points in between us. That would be big. That is a nice little distance there. It could totally go in a week or in 3 games it could, in 2 games it could be gone. So we're not gonna dwell too much on it. Liam Backstrom 2 points, 2 for Tartukinen, 2 for Suglobov is like quite impressive. Like quietly all over the place. 3 stars. Patrick Hemsky, your first star. 2 goals for him as well. So he's playing pretty good as well. The team is racking up wins. So I said I wanted a 6-game win streak. We might have not gonna say anything, but 5 is pretty damn good, and I'm not gonna complain too much. But it'd be nice to keep it going. The Tampa Bay Lightning. We lose in the shootout. We got Columbus here, and that's a win. That is how you rebound as an NHL team. We are 2 points up on the last wild card position. Okay, we got Boston and New York Islanders here on a Wednesday, Thursday, back-to-back, and we blow it. Boo, we're tied for the last wild card spot. Now, we're keeping an eye on it. I'm going to say that. You're going to hear that word 50 more times until the end of the episode, and you're just going to have to put up with it. Okay. We're going to get to the end of December. We're going to check the stats, see how the team's doing. Frederick Axelson is still in net. We got St. Louis and Buffalo here. Can we rebound with a win? Oh, we cannot. That's 4 straight losses. Oh, I hate to see that. Can we rebound? Come on. Okay, we do. We get 3 points, and then we lose. We get we get shut out. Oh, bro, that blew it. That kind of. We need to win our next game for sure. Okay, that sucks. We guess we got a game there on the 30th, but I think I kind of want to call it now and look at the stats and everything. Let's go ahead. Look at the stats. Vyacheslav Tartukinen leading the team in scoring 35 games into the year. Liam Backstrom, how is this? What a phenom. Just, he's playing on the second line. He's double shifted. We got him for 8 more years at a reasonable 3.8. He might put up 40 goals for the rest of time. Genuinely. Joe Aginla with 30 points. Bob Cobb with 29. Nikita Petrov with 27, William Ott with 23. So, same pace as last year. Yeah, no, basically that. Yep. No, I'm not upset with that. I'd like to see a couple more goals from you though. Mike Humphrey with 18. Now that sucks, but that's only a 5-point difference, and he's played 3. Yeah, no, William Ott, you are so good, and I only wish you were able to switch to the left wing there. Eddie Lopez with 12, and the bottom 6, yeah, no, our plus minus is slowly moving to the positives, and I'd like to see that. Our fourth line getting absolutely obliterated, but you got to put up with it. Vyacheslav Tartukinen with 26 assists on the season, 33 points, a plus 6. That Norse is his one of these days. It's his. It has his name on it. One of these years, he's taking it home before he retires. You're stuck here for the rest of your career, so that is a challenge in of itself. It will be the greatest Norris win of all time. Oscar Vikingstad with 8 points. Teague Vader 12. Always, this guy is an offensive defensive defenseman. What a weird player. Our second overall draft pick last year, Jaden Healy. We haven't really talked about you too much, just because it's going to be a year or two before you're prevalent. You're a defensive defenseman. We're probably looking to change him to a 2-way defenseman, but 6 points on the year ain't too shabby. And then Bemstrom down there with 5 and a plus minus of a 0. Our goaltenders, Fredrik Axelsson. He's got 916 save percentage, 11 wins, 13 losses. I think I'm gonna go to Fredrik Ackerman for a bit. I'm kind of iffy with how our team's not really. I mean, we had a five game win streak not that long ago, but it's time to get the medium elite back into the line. We'll head here into January. Axelsson, there you go, back to the backup. Ackerman has a better win percentage, I guess. Let's go to the calendar, folks. Can we get back into the playoffs? It's not too far out of our reach. We're 4 points out against the Predators and the Avalanche. So we got the LA Kings here to end the month of December, and we're into a new year. Folks, I'd love to see 4 points in 3 games. I'd love to see 4 points in 3 games. LA Kings, 3-1 loss. Our losing streak extends. Oh, folks. And Ackerman got hurt again. Oh, buddy. Buddy, no. Ackerman. I don't like that. I don't like to see that in the slightest. Strome, welcome back to the club. You've been around, I guess. You're seeing places and you're getting called up and down, and God, those plane rides must be terrible because you have to be like, well, I'm not really gonna play at all. So, I mean, we can give a couple games to Avery Strome. Oh, you better not ever get hurt, Vyacheslav. Stop it, Vyacheslav. Hey. Okay. Now I'm panicking that I didn't put William Ott back into the lineup. Did I put William Ott back into the lineup? Okay, cool. I was panicking. I panicked and I'm like, please tell me I didn't not put him. Okay, cool. That's good to see. Did we get a win here? Have we gotten a win? Have we gotten anything? No. We beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yay! 17-18-4, but we have absolutely fallen back of a playoff opportunity. Yeah, we're 5 points out. 5 points out, and the Oilers holding on, and that's 2 games? Okay. we're not out of it. We're gonna be out of it pretty damn quickly though. And Ackerman, you're starting to tick me off because I don't want to do all this micromanagement. It's getting me really angry. It's getting me really upset. Strome, did you get the win there? Strome, did you get the one win? Did you get the one win? No, you didn't. Get down to the AHL. Nobody's picking you up. Don't. This is your home. You're stuck here for the rest of time until I release you to free agency, and you're like, that was my life. Oklahoma City, this is home. Ackerman, welcome back to the club. Can you? I guess he's not fully healed. That is a choice, Owen. Oh, okay. Ackerman, God, okay. The last one might have been my fault, but I'm getting a little frustrated. The amount of times I have to go into the screen, and we're in January. So I would, for the love of God, just give me some freaking time. Okay, 7-1 loss. Thanks, Avery Strome. 4-2 win, I like to see that. Okay. Folks, let's string some wins together. 5-3 win, yeah. Avery Strome. Is this the comeback? Okay, there you go. There's, yes. 20-20-5. Okay. 45 points there. Not too far out of it. 5-point swing ain't too bad. 4-point swing, whatever you want to call it. Frederick Ackerman. You're irking me, Ackerman. You're irking me. And I don't want to deal with you anymore. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to do the amount of micromanagement I am doing. And you're not fully healed. So I'm going to do the right thing this time. And not, what do I... Strome, you've actually been quite solid since your NHL call-up. You got a 929. Guess what you don't have, Ackerman? You kind of suck. You suck. You actually suck. I don't want you. I don't want you. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send down a defenseman because that's something I can do. So, Bacchus, enjoy the AHL. Enjoy it, okay? Ackerman, you can stay scratched for a second, and then you're fully healed. Yippee-ki-yay. If you get hurt again, you're going to stay in the hospital for a long time, and I'm not going to talk to you for a bit as your GM and your friend. So, Ackerman, I'm not going to start you. We're going to go with no. Who do I even go with? The goalies are just kind of, yeah, I guess we go with Ackerman. You are the medium elite. End of the day, you're de facto starter. Holy Jesus. Yeah, the team's falling apart again, boys. One of these, I cannot wait to make the playoffs. I don't think it's happening anytime soon, though. One more year, guys. We've kind of, it's, I guess, with the injuries and Ackerman up and down, up and down, up and down. That was a sign of things to come. The Washington coach have fired their head. The Washington coach, yep. 2-1 shootout loss against the Nashville Predators. And then the Chicago I hate dogs. The Chicago Blackhawks, 4-2 loss. Vegas Golden Knights, and then we lose against them as well. So, but we're beating some teams here or there. 6-4 win. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and resend out my scouts and stuff like that now. Okay, the scouts are doing their thing. We are pulling up on the trade deadline. If we could go on like an 8-game win streak, that would be awesome. We need to draft it. Can there be like a franchise goaltender this year? Oh, folks. Oh, man. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, I thought we were in a spot and then things fell apart. And so life is like a cookie. Sometimes the cookieth crumble. And it's sad. Like crumble cookie, underbaked. Sad, not delicious in the slightest. I want to go ahead and check just general stats here before. I mean, Backstrom's still playing great. I'm not going to go through each of them, defensemen and both. William, I mean, yeah, you did miss a couple games this season, and that sucked. But, yeah, I mean, my players are playing good. I'm not upset with them. I'm not upset. You know what I'm going to do for the rest of the season? Because it's been really rough, I'm going to go ahead and go to my edit lines. And I'm going to go with my original plan. And just to try them out, just to try things out, because why the hell not? We're going to do this. I mean, I kind of want to keep, because you're on a roll. You're awesome. 24 and 24. Let's just do that. Why not? Screw it. Let's try something new, because it can't get worse than this, right? I mean, it could. We're 52 points. We have 52 points on the season, which puts us around the bottom of the league. So we're in a good position for another top draft pick this year. God, I wish we had a franchise. Could we luck into the first overall pick during a franchise player year? Keep current trade block. We're not heading into it. I don't care. Don't call my phone ever, GMs. I'm drafting. That's my priority. And then we win. And then we win. And then we continue to win. So one of these days that'll happen. 24, 35, and 6. Folks, we might suck a little bit. But I think our will is there. Our people are not strong, though. Slowly but surely. I just don't want to wait 10 years. It might take 10. If we're being realistic here, it's probably going to be that long until we're a genuine playoff team. 4-2 loss. Yeah, wow. This one, I think I set my expectations too high. There's 2 straight wins. I'd like to see that. Well, don't start hurting your... Well, and then you hurt your tanking abilities. You couldn't just go one. Okay, and then there's 4 straight wins. Okay. That's just taunting me. Frederick Axelson has been injured with a broken thumb. Oh, buddy. Oh, baby buddy. You can't just wrap it up. Just go out there, baby. Maybe I should have had this first line together all year. Is that going to be my biggest regret? How did you get it? You got injured as the backup, bro? Jeez Louise. Florida? Yeah, no. I mean, we did have a bunch of those losses while we had... Yeah, no. I'm not... It is what it is, folks. 30 wins. Can we beat what we had, though? We need 3 more wins to do that. Petrov has been injured with an upper body injury. Head coach replaced player. That's brutal. That's sad. The Dallas Stars. Okay, there's 1. We need 2 more to tie. The Edmonton Oilers. That's a loss. Come on, 1 more. Come on, 1 more. Yes. The New York Rangers. Okay, so the best we can do is tie. The best we can do is tie for wins last year. Okay. Game number 82 against the Montreal Canadiens. A lot less happiness at the end of 82, but I believe we're headed in the right direction. It's just, it is going to take longer. It is going to take longer. Just because we had a good draft last year doesn't mean we're guaranteed to be good this year or the next year or the year after that. We really got to hunker down and we just got to trust the process, honestly. First period, over and done with. William Ott with a goal. Philip Gustafsson for the Montreal Canadiens as their goalie. Power play Montreal. Folks, come on. Cole Caulfield ties it. Yep, they got 50-plus wins on the year. Ackerman can only do so much. Power play Oklahoma. Boo, folks, come on. We're in Oklahoma. Give the fans what they want. Joe Aguila says, yes, we can. There you go. Come on. 2-1. 2-1, not too shabby. Third period. Power play. Can we win? Game 1. Game 82 again. Power play. Come on, power play Montreal. Killed it off. Power play Oklahoma. 2-1 game. 7 minutes remain. Can we end things off on a positive note? I think we can. A 2-1 victory for the Oklahoma City Goats in game number 82. The game score, Bobkov, Bemstrom, Joe Aginla, the usual suspects there. 3 stars. Ackerman gets the first star. God damn you to hell, my goaltender. But you are our only hope. You really are. A 2-1 win to end the year. That it does suck how much we won towards the end of the season, though. Because that could put us out of... God, because if we only get like a a medium top 4 or top 6 forward this year, that would kind of suck. I would be kind of upset with that. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead, check this player stats. Hold on, has everybody gotten to game number 82? No, they have not. So let's go ahead up to this thingy. No, God, that's not quick. Let's get to the end of the season, folks. Come on. Has everybody done game number 82? Cool. Head coach replace player. I don't care about the lineup. There we go. Let's check the regular season statistics. I will check points afterwards. 70 points, so points are down this year for us, but still 70 points. Not too shabby. Joe Iginla leads us. Best team in the league, 57 wins for the Florida Panthers. Dallas with 56. Vancouver with 55. Big year. Holy moly. And we scroll down. Folks, I'm scared. Because we could... I don't want to be too full. I don't want... God. We have 70 points. We have 70 points on the year. So we're good. We're good. Okay. Okay. So we're going to be right here. So that's fourth pick. Fifth pick. Eighth pick at worst. There's still a defenseman around there I might want. The Utah Hockey Club, for another year, are probably going to win the first overall pick because, of course, they do. We can't ever win the first overall pick. Second overall pick, third overall pick, sure. As long as we don't drop back. That's the thing we don't want, and that's what's probably going to happen this year. And that would just be a really sucky year after the positivities we had last year. Okay. Okay. Joe Iginla leads the team in scoring, and a down year. Scoring was down for us. I get it was just an overall poor season for us. But Joe Iginla, his second best season. I'm happy with that. 34 goals on the year, 89 overall. Bob Kov, sitting at a 91, high elite still. 63 points, I believe. Is that your best? That is his best season. So okay, another good year for you. Liam Backstrom, 29 goals. So definitely not the 46 he had last year. William Ott, I mean, he's with William Ott most of the season, so I don't necessarily know what it was. He was just worse on the power play. Yeah, okay. William Ott with 58 points, so down from his first career year, for sure by a lot. He missed 5 games, so, like, you give him probably a point per game there. 60-ish point. Yeah, not the season he had last year, but I guess Liam Backstrom's production went down. But I think Petrov, 77 games for Petrov as well. 82 overall. His point production also went down, so just general scoring went down for the team. I'm not necessarily sure why. Mike Humphrey, 45 points. So you're just not going to produce a lot of points for me. You are just definitely a two-way forward. What do we get you doing in the offseason? Shooting more? Do we get your shooting? Like, shoot more? We need you shooting the puck more, for sure. Eddie Lopez with 28 points. A good year for you. Good year for Eddie. I'm not too upset with that. Jesper Nordquist, good season. Patrick Hemsky, 75 overall. Slowly but surely, he's going to make it to an 80. And then Victor Noakes, 70 overall. And then Tkachuk, and then Downey. Yeah, what I expected there. Defensively, Vyacheslav Tartukinen added 94 overall, 63 points. So he had a down season. He had a down year, but the rest of the team also had a down year. Did a pretty solid year on the power play. He played just as much time. I mean, a minute less. I don't know how the hell that happened. I guess we won. No, we won the same amount of games this year. So I'm just trying to. I don't know. 63 points for Vyacheslav Tartukinen. Yeah, I mean, a down year for him, but another solid season, though. I can't be upset with that. Damn. Teague Vader with 28. I swear to God, this kid. 28 points for him. Huh. Suglobov with 22 in his rookie campaign. 77 overall. Good. Bemstrom, 15 points. 76 overall. 83 over. So cute. What the frick is your issue, bro? Up at an 87 to start the season because of morale, but then drops down to an 83. I don't understand, folks. 80 overall for Jaden Healy in his rookie campaign. 9 points. If we go to goaltending, it was all over the place, and this is, I mean, Axelson was good. I mean, even Frederick Ackerman wasn't the issue, but we need him to be the guy. It needs to be him, but I mean, Axelson wasn't awful, but they're just all over the place this season for the Oklahoma City Goats. Let's check the entire league stats. Where is everybody? Best goalie, Jake Ottinger, probably. Or maybe Spencer Knight. If we go to rookie skaters this year, who takes it home? Ruslan Turikov. Oh my god. Medvedev, Tolsty. Yeah, okay. Defensively, Quinn Hughes. Yeah, one of these here. I know he's almost there. Tartukinen's right there. He's clawing. He's clawing and he's scraping, folks. One of these years. And the best player in the league, Leon Draisaitl, with 126 points. 120 and 120 for the Connors. And then you got Wyatt Johnson. Jeez Louise. Most goals in the league. 78 for Austin Matthews. Goodness gracious. Wow. Realistic. Incredibly. 80 assists from Quinn Hughes. And I am disappointed. I am disappointed with the way the season ended, but we're going to go ahead, view the draft class. We are going to finish somewhere around 5 to 8 or potentially higher. If we're looking at something to get, I think we are looking at probably best talent available, and we're not going wrong with any of these selections here. It does go a little bit wrong if we can't get into the top. Well, worst overall, we get 8th, and we get another defenseman, and that is not what's going to make us better, unfortunately. We really can't afford to lose a lottery. I would love a sniper. I would love a Caden Campbell. I would love a Koivu. I would love a Christian Haller. And then Nichushkin. I mean, even Leopold is a potentially two-way defenseman, but God, not that franchise-altering player this year. That is unfortunate. Now, if we look into the second round here, nothing really in the middle of the first round that I'm super excited for. Yeah, okay. If we scroll all the way down here, what's our second round option? Okay, it's looking like sadness and despair. We got to make sure we hit with these picks still every single time we need to. Low elite, that's him. Chad Fitzgerald, 45th overall. That's our low elite sniper in the second round. Boom. There, that's a positive for next episode. I'd like to see that. Jansemski, no, we're going to continue. Nope, we're going to continue as I said. So we would have around here now. So maybe a defenseman, maybe an Ernest Sterling. 5-year ETA, I'll pin you either which way. Okay, maybe a forward, maybe a Mats Nordgren. Okay, we'll pin you as well. Maybe a defenseman, a goalie. I'm not totally sure what the draft is going to shape up to be, but we definitely have some options here. A goalie, Matteo Kling. Other than that, yeah, Perron. No, I think I'm gonna have to take my time sending my scouts out once again, seeing what we can get our greasy paws on headed into the off season. We missed the playoffs, a 32, 44, and 6 regular season. Low top 4 here, okay. Options. The season didn't go the way we wanted, but I think we could be on our way to a solid off season as long as the cards fall, or the chips. What's the saying? The chips fall our way, the cards go our way, as long as the draft lottery plays in our favor. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share this with people who you think may enjoy this sort of thing. I will see you back in the 2029-2030 off season with the draft.